Well, it's time for another random ramble because I can't bother to set anything up properly, and today I'm talking about the fact that I've been playing Lies of P, as the background footage shows. Lies of P is a newer Souls-like from NeoWiz, who I don't really know what else they've done. I think they've done some other thing. I don't know, I think it was some MMO. I don't know. But to kind of set the scene, basically, Lies of P is a new, pure Souls-like kind of that's more of a Belle Epoch steampunk style that basically takes the story of Pinocchio and runs with it in a Souls-like fashion. I've played maybe the first 3 hours of the game at this point, and my initial impressions are actually pretty fond. It plays well. It's definitely got some things I'm not too fond of. Certain enemies, especially bigger ones, have ridiculous attack windups that make trying to do the perfect block deflections the game wants you to do a little bit tricky. But, nah, I mean, within those first 3 hours, this game is like, if I had to explain how Lies of P plays, it's basically like if you had something with an aesthetic like Bloodborne, but with a bit of an emphasis on added, not just dodging, but also trying to deflect through enemy attacks to get into staggers, to get big bursts of damage off on them, and other such things. The window is very tight. There's a lot of timings I'm trying to learn and figure out with this stuff that's just kind of posing to be its own issues and whatever. But in terms of where I've gotten so far, it's kind of interesting. I'm not super far in the game. I've just beaten the third main boss, which that took a few attempts because, I mean, it's a Souls-like. This happens. It's just how it is. But in terms of just that initial impression, though, it's a really fun game. There's a lot of interesting mechanics it does. It basically takes the whole Souls system and plays with it. Like, weapons aren't these static things so far, anyway. I've read that the boss weapons are. But, like, every weapon is made up of two parts, of the blade and the handle, and you can mix and match these to find movesets and ability combinations that suit your playstyle and everything, along with your things, where you also have a basically rip it off Sekiro prosthetic arm that you unlock extra different versions of with different abilities. Like, so far I have the basic grapple hook, a lightning burst, and one that does basically it's just a fucking flamethrower. So there's a lot of things to do to find a playstyle that you like in this game, and utility and weapons and all this stuff. Again, I'm still pretty early in, so I haven't unlocked a lot of the later stuff that happens in this game. But overall, yeah, I mean, it's a Souls-like. I don't know what else to say. It's hard, it challenges you, it kicks your fucking ass into the dirt if you don't know what you're doing. But, yeah, nah. I decided, I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream this game, and honestly, I think I'm just going to keep playing it myself. So, yeah, no. If you want to do it, if you have Game Pass, it's free to download with Game Pass and play and everything, so definitely check it out. It's totally worth it. Though, you know, just be ready for some potential early jank since the game's only been out for a few days at the time I'm making this. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it there. This is just meant to be a quick thing to say, yeah, no, Lies of P is good. It's fun. I'm figuring things out, and I am going to be suffering for a little while. That is for damn sure. Till whatever happens next, I guess.